Hello, this is Padge and welcome back to another episode of Padge Plays Indie Edition with the game Death and Taxes. And when you're dead, you get taxed some more. Good times. Hit it off with a high. That's how we start episodes here. So, we are on day 18 of, I presume, our monthly trial period, I'm guessing, because we just got up to a month. And by Jove, there is something in our little closet. Don't know why, it wasn't there when we left, but I've just gone into the game and it's there. So let's divulge this and then jump down to the daily slog, shall we?
Hey there. What you up to, killer?
Killing.
Sure you are. The suffering. How many lives have you taken? Do you even count? Starting to look a bit grim, ain't it? I guess that's already in the name. Grim Reaper.
Yeah, again, I'm taking the sort of formal route here. Some might place to rattle the status quo. It is what it is.
The great engine of life always stops. Someone's gotta stop it. Just happens to be you. Directly in control. No wonder fate picked you for the crafting pot.
Can you hear that mumbling in the background? I've never picked up on that before. It may be there, but I've never heard it. Oh, and the box is gone. Oh, that was worth nothing. Oh, there's fate. Good old fate. Okay, well, oh, back to the slug, I guess. Grim mail. People happy? People are happy at the moment, but then again, I haven't killed anyone. What's gone on in the world on day 18? Local team perishes in hospital after mishap with high voltage hyperboloid. Whole world mourns as 3,000-year-old cheese crushes thief and rolls down the street, never to be seen again. Now, that is gutting. That is. I wanted that to carry on, but never mind. Tribute to Oliway09 gathered over 1 million views in first day. A new celestial body located named Lorenthal after its discoverer. World superstar racer Miguel Salg bring home another trophy for Cosmopolis City. Guess we'll see what's going on today. Tidings grim. Life ought not to be too predictable, but the massacre you watched yesterday, unacceptable. Yes, I understand we could use a bit of alteration and alternation sometimes, which is why I've developed a proper new process. So quota for the day, every other profile has to die. Must now return to my research. Fate. Every other profile. So is that this way? Is that this way? So I guess we've got to see who we like the most. And do it. I presume it's this way, like reading a book. So who are you? Yotaro Suwa, 46, swimming coach. Yotaro is a former world champion swimmer who now coaches aspiring new swimmers. Although they hope their teenage offspring will take more interest in swimming, the youth is lately increasingly interested in theatre production. That's alright, that's not a bad thing, no need to kill him off. Bitter Workus, 22, cheesemaker. Bitter makes artisanal cheese, always trying to come up with new interesting fermentation and flavouring techniques. Recently, a mysterious wheel of cheese crashed through their front door. It was dirty and rock solid, but still looks surprisingly tasty. Oh, it's her. She dies. She dies. We keep the cheese alive. Anderson Weller, 46, economic consultant. Anderson has saved countless of businesses from going completely bankrupt. Yet the only business they can't seem to save at all, for some unfathomable reason, is their spouse's DVD/CD rental shop. It just steers into failure all the time. Anderson Weller, what are we going to do with you? So that means, going from me wanting to kill the cheese lady, Bjorn Autor, unemployed, also dies. Bjorn has been unemployed for nearly a decade. After many failed job applications, they lost motivation to try again. To pass time, Bjorn has started obsessively watching rom-coms, even quoting them in random conversations. Yeah, he's asking to be killed. I mean, he's living for nothing, really, isn't he? So there we go. So that means that Miguel Salk would live Theoretical beekeeper. Theoretical beekeeper? How can you be a theoretical beekeeper? Race car driver. Miguel was always dreamt of becoming a beekeeper, but for some reason, perhaps due to a fear of sharp objects, has never pursued their true passion. This in turn has led them to becoming a very successful race car driver, an occupation they unfortunately hate. They'd rather just live quietly with their bees. Well, killing them off isn't going to do anything about that, is it? And we have Piotr Adamski, who's a nanny for somewhat well-off middle class. That's what Piotr come to Cosmopolis City for, with an initial 1-year contract. They saw it as a decent way, with a decent wage, to escape their Reconstruction-era home country. It's a nice adventure when you're young, at least. It is! Shame, it looks like you're going to die. Oh. Then we have Jerry Mule, kidnapper. Jerry is a creepy kidnapper. There's no way around that. Their latest plan is ambling near stadiums wearing a cute mascot outfit and swiping kids who want to take a photo. It hasn't really worked thus far because of the crowds, but when it will, they'll demand a substantial ransom. And we have Choi Yu-ri, who's a PhD student. Choi doesn't like being called a student. They are a doctoral candidate, a tormented scholar, a discoverer of drugs, and a cure of disease. Except when a student discount is available somewhere. I mean, other than this guy, I'm quite happy for the people every other want to live. So you can live. Is that right? Yeah. You die. You live. You die. You live. You die. Sorry. You live. Sorry. You die. That's that done. That wasn't so hard. I mean, papers, please decisions. They're difficult. This, just sticking to how it should be. He wants a word. We might as well have a word.
Grim, welcome. Remember when I told you of my idea to become an author? I think I have reached a conclusion.
So we are now essentially a therapist. That's fine. I mean, is there a pay rise with that? Sticking to how we should be at work, though. I'm all ears, metaphorically speaking.
Appreciated. Now, you might find this shocking. Truly, I have decided to set myself upon the path of grand artistry. I shall compose a novel most illustrious, one that will explain everything.
I'm not one to hold the guy back from his dreams. Don't want to be that arsehole who just goes to work and doesn't sort of want to interact with anyone. So, cool. Can I read it?
Certainly. Once it is finished, you will be the recipient of the first copy of the first printing.
Oh. Guessing that's a good thing. First editions, they always sell well.
Anyway, we have some official business to take care of, yes? A tedium of profiles. Nothing amiss here, as far as I can see. Your adherence to the rules is admirable.
Thanks, boss.
Now I bid thee goodbye. The inaugural words of the greatest novel of all time will be engraved tonight.
In one night? There can't be that much to talk about then. Hey ho, not my problem. Cha-ching! I mean, I don't know how much money I've got. It's been a while. Let's go and see if there's anything worth buying.
Batten down the hatches. 'Tis a storm of sails.
But hey, 800 poons. I do like the illuminator for the desk. Not... Ooh. A coin. The thing which usually makes up the largest portion of any buried treasure. I like that. Or a fancy suit, bow tie edition for clothing. Ephemeral mortality. I dig it. It doesn't mean I can't afford this for a couple more days. I'm going to hold off. I want the lamp for the desk. I'll come back for the coin. So I guess we're just going to bed at this point. Hey ho. Day 19. Fate is busy. He's still here, so he obviously hasn't signed a deal for his book yet. More people. Oh yeah, better see what happened yesterday. Newest swim disciple of Yataro, aiming to reach world championship times. Every stroke brings them closer, coach notes. Culture Mag, heir of the Sewer clan, chosen to star in modern adaptation of Schwanlet's play, The Tragedy of Viloin. That seemed to all work out well. Crow News, local cheesemaker found dead in factory next to world's oldest cheese with several bite marks. Bite marks? Alright. Consultant driven to a mental breakdown after not being able to save a local DVD/CD rental shop. Sign of the Times. Superstar Miguel Sorg wins yet another Grand Tourney trophy. Still hates racing. Racing is super dumb, they say, during the post-victory interview. And a spree of kidnapping strikes Cosmopolis City. Families left in turmoil. That one's on me. That one's definitely on me. Grim, I will keep this short. I am suspecting a systematic bias in our balancing methodology. Or methodology. Quote of the day. Last few humans coming from the facts have to die. Which were the last three? They all came at the same time. I wasn't paying attention. Oh crap. Alright. So last three. So I take it it's the ones on top then. So it's like that came first, then that, then that, then that, then that, then that, then that. So these three at the front die. And the ones at the back don't. That's the way I read that. Let's see who they are. Anson Sin, sinner. Anson loves to sin and is committed to performing all the 4 deadly sins daily. 4? They live in a cave outside the city, avoiding law enforcement. That's fine. You do you. We have Francois Fukushima, scam artist. A liar and a grifter, Francois is an ex-politician who has spent many years writing books of ignorant nonsense. These words and actions caused a veritable butterfly effect of misery on a global scale, which they now profit off. I mean, the damage already been done with that guy. Zygmunt Zozy, unemployed. From all the available activities, Zygmunt only likes watching TV, playing computer games, drinking beer and eating pizza, without even live streaming it all. They live with their mother and claim to have no mission in life other than wasting the world's resources. He does look a bit like Jesus, though. And then Chippo Iro Solarin, sports nutritionist. For years, Chippo has been interested in what effects different diets have on people. Lately, they have been working with the best of the best and national athletes, helping to improve their competitive performance. Bruno Griffiths is a mercenary. He is a mercenary, always ready to work for the highest bidder. They're currently stationed at Faradon with a government contract providing security services. They act tough and gung-ho to cover up the fact that they haven't been trained to properly act in a combat zone. Alright. Yvette Fernanda, Minister. Yvette has taken up themselves a great set of responsibilities in a field they lack knowledge of. Those decisions that matter, Yvette tend to fumble gloriously. Those decisions that matter, Yvette tends to fumble gloriously. Yet they do try to better themselves according to criticisms from the public, even though they don't understand most of that either. Sounds like a typical minister. Lee Zeevy, anthropologist. Lee Z is famous for their photographs of island communities. Some of their works include Quinu, How Many Colours Can a Skirt Have? New Old Land, Is It Really That New? Chernagaska, A Gateway to Overeating. They spend free time in their garden, positioning knee-high indigenous stone statues between herb patches. Die! 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 Oh, no, sorry, live! No, live! No, live! Oh! I got into the flow of things there. Booger. Didn't buy a rubber, did I? Okay, my bad. You know what? We've done it now. Die! Everyone can die today. Today's a dying day. Why not? Everyone's gonna die. That is rubbish. Someone should mark it. Oh, okay. I made the mistake. Screw it. I'm not gonna kill off the good people and then just let the nasty people go away. It's my bad. This one's on me, this one. This one's on me. I got into the flow of killing people and it just got away from me. It happens. We all have off days.
Grim, why are you here? Oh, right. The daily... always in positions when I have important research to perform. Let us get on with it. Okay, you cannot just doom everyone. That is terribly careless. Remember, your choices have consequences.
It was an off day at the office.
We clear? The reprimand has been marked into your profile. Yes, that should suffice, I imagine.
So, can I ask any more questions?
Questions, Grim. Fine. I have trouble finding inspiration anyway. Perhaps your questions will assist me. Make sure they are deep and meaningful.
Alright, well, what do you think dying is like?
No idea. Our immortality precludes us from such knowledge.
Lucky us, eh?
Yet, I imagine it would be a pleasant release.
But what if death is extremely bad and unpleasant?
In that case, at least one only dies once. But more likely, death is just nothingness. And nothing, being nothing, has no inherent positive or negative effects. Any other questions?
Oh, we got it onto the subject. Is there an afterlife?
Not in the sense that humans consider it, no.
What if the afterlife is a dating game where you must charm strange monstrous gods? No peaceful illuminated paradise?
Hardly. Any other questions?
Do you think mortals have some drive towards death?
Because they seem to find themselves in life-threatening situations all the time?
Something they'll like, yes.
Life is unpredictable and lacks an innate meaning. I imagine it is up to them to make their lives meaningful, even if it sometimes ends up being fatal. Any other questions?
Can language even deal with the concept of... This is getting really deep.
Unlikely.
And doesn't stop art and literature from trying.
One must make do with what they have. Art does seem an attempt of immortalization, as humans feel the ever-present breath of death. A hybrid of entertainment, meaning-making, and the preservation of a facet of identity, carved into matter that might outlast the being itself. At least until all matter ceases to be.
Well, when's that going to happen?
Any day now. Any other questions? Grand. Goodbye, Grim. The muse beckons.
That was inherently bleak. I do apologise, dear viewer. Oh, no money. That's even worse. Oh well. Might as well go to bed early on this one. Probably didn't sleep that well. Never mind. Back into the office. Day 20 in all. Who we got today? No, I'm right. They all come at the same time. So there was no picking who came first, who came last. Even if I had sorted it out before. Or the first three or the last three. Whatever. It's happened now. Mercenary squad crashes helicopter into a mountainside. 3 confirmed dead. Popular political commentator dies of a heart attack. A house fire caused by faulty electrical equipment claims the life of a youth. Body of local sinner found in a cave, crushed under a pile of loot. Bewildered minister stumbles off a cliff into the ocean during a photo shoot. Will axolotls finally provide the solution to regeneration the medical community is searching for? Will axolot... Yeah, whatever that says. So not a lot happened there, so I'm not too fussed by that. The assignment. I sensed an eldritch waft of the air pass through my office earlier. Perhaps the essence of those many doomed to death by your actions, Grim. We could not determine the correct amount of humans to mark today, so I'll leave it up to you. Any humans who seem suspicious have to die. Do choose better than yesterday, yes? Suspicious, eh? Daya Sastry, 27, she's a painter. Daya paints nudes and nudes only. For some reason, these paintings don't sell very well, and they've been playing around with the idea of pivoting into a life of sin after being inspired by the heroic death of a prominent sinner, Anson. Alright. Trez Collinson, smuggler. There isn't a thing Trez won't smuggle in or out of the country. Whatever it is, they'll find a way. Drugs, guns, endangered animals, antiques and artifacts, even people. They have no scruples, no hidden principles. Yasara Gold, trauma surgeon. Yasara became a trauma surgeon to help people, and because the job is intense, as they've gotten older, they have started research into possible avenues of regeneration and limb regrowth. When not at work, they enjoy walking a dog and reading graphic novels. Well, you're an out-and-out keeper, I think. Florence Alua, organiser. Florence is one of the central organisers behind canvassing for the re-election of popular politician Berin Syender. We're not engaged in political and campaigning. Florence enjoys long bike rides and tending to their small garden. Yeah, you seem alright. Tara Rigney, personal assistant. Tara can read the thoughts and feelings of their boss at any given moment because they've successfully learned all the minuscule facial twitches. Although they often tell everyone of their career ambitions at length, in truth they're just happy to help. So smuggler, bad. Painter. Yeah, let's kill them off before they get too big for their boots. I think that's how I put it. Let's see how we get on, shall we? Alright. See what the big boss man has to say. Need some money. Oh, he's not there. As you enter you notice the Fate's office is empty aside from Lady Portington snoozing on the table. Don't really want to be annoying the cat after what happened last time, so oh no, this again. I suppose is probably the best way of doing it. The old-fashioned phone suddenly rings with an ear-piercing metallic clatter. A familiar voice calls from the static.
Haha, Grim, jolly good. As you may have noticed, I am absent. I decided for a short vacation. It is a weekend, after all, and the free time will be essential for research. For the novel, yes?
Fine by me. I just need the daily review.
But what of the conduct overview, you may be thinking? To be honest, I cannot be bothered at the moment. I am certain you have done well enough. Now, I must go submerge myself. Toodles, Grim.
Okay. So it seems the more I give a crap, the less he does. I don't know if that's how it's supposed to be. Hey ho. Ah, the bar's open.
You're such a scoundrel. There should be a bounty on your head.
Oh, if I annoyed him. Oh well, never mind. Cactus, the most brutal of plants. I want him a light. I could buy a cactus. A cactus is fun.
Feast your eyes upon this spiky boy. Ye wouldn't believe how long I searched for it at the exalted land of cacti. Just to get me phalanges on one of these. Finally unearthed it at the White Desert of Mub. It did not start there, however, you see. 'Tis a traveling cactus. Ye never see it move, but boy does it get around.
Ha-ha. Ha-ha. Right, so I got my cactus. What's going on at the bar? Oh, new people. Who the hell are you?
Why do I smell the rank odor of blood on this hatchling?
Who the hell are you?
Perhaps the boss has upgraded the assemblage. If we're actually getting worthwhile spawns for a change.
Seriously, who are you?
What brings you to bask in the glory of Florian the Eradicator, young Predator?
Why are you called the Eradicator?
I am the shepherd who guides the flock to their annihilation. Oh, to hear their wails of grief brings joy to my withered heart. You know how it feels like, don't you?
I do the work and that's that. No need for emotionality.
So, that's your delusion. Separate yourself from your deeds. If this is what helps you sleep at night, who am I to judge? Although, believe me, I do judge.
Judge all you want.
Beware, for the judge is followed by the jury, and ultimately the executioner. All flesh is temporary. We here provide the herd with an escape from their meat prison. It is called salvation, or at least the closest thing they'll ever get.
Are you implying you mark people to death all the time? Let's see what, yeah. What does fate think about your grand ideas?
I don't get to meet the boss often, surprising as that may be. Fate doesn't chat with reapers all the time. In the order of things, we are beneath him, as the humans are beneath us. I just make sure to enjoy every slash and stab. Take pride in a successful exit. For that is what we are born to do, yes, we Deathbringers. All have to die.
So what's stopping you from marking everyone?
Unthinkable. You mean to suggest I go against fate's rules and kill more people? A lot more. All of them. I mean, it'd be amazing, yeah. A glorious day. But, such fantasy. I can bide my time until their atrophy.
Yeah, great chap. Goodbye.
Ciao, little hatchling. Lessons learned, off you go.
What a dick. What about you? You look more like my type.
What's with the mask, stranger? Did someone release the plague again? I don't think I've seen you here before. Let me guess. You're in the... human department, right? I mean, the dark circles, the vibe like you haven't slept for 1,000 years.
Yeah, that obvious.
It is. At least for me. For you see, I'm also in the human department.
How do you like it here?
Work is work, I guess. So, I figure you've been here a while by now. How do you feel about the work we do?
Work is work.
Right? I've heard some spawns complain about insane working hours, but they spend all day on their phones. Doom scrolling on Cocker or whatever that dumb app is called. I haven't opened it in years.
What's Corker?
It's the little app on your phone that shows you what's going on in the world.
Ah.
You've looked at your phone, right?
Yeah. You haven't missed much.
Thought so. I mean, the instructions are the same every day anyway. Kill all door-to-door salespeople. And what do I see in the app? The door-to-door salespeople died. Great! So very engaging. And that's followed by the stories of downright horrible things happening everywhere. No thanks.
I think I'm going to tell her my job. I get different instructions every day.
Congratulations?
Ever thought of asking Fate about your never-changing instructions?
Huh. I've seen the boss, like, once. Not gonna happen. I bet it's all part of Fate's grandiose plan. The equilibrium. And who am I? A mere spawn to question it.
In any case, reading the news helps make decisions.
I just do what Fate tells me to. The decisions are not mine to make.
Wow, a life without decisions. That's the dream.
I mean, a little variety couldn't hurt. But all in all, I guess it's pretty nice. Can't really complain.
I think it's time. Do I put that in her head? I think it's time you start making your own choices. Do it, girl.
You mean, what? Ignore my instructions? Won't that get me, like, instantly fired?
Good point. Maybe just stick to the instructions.
Yeah, it's probably for the best. Been getting along just fine until now, right?
Nod sagely. That sounds about right. Gotta go as well. Not just nodding. Gotta go
Thanks for the chat, stranger. Anyway, I'm off to sleep. See you later. Maybe.
I mean, that's the closest I've come to someone to talk to, other than the kooky bar lady.
Why, if it isn't the young Grimster, back again to delight my eye. Are you still wearing the same attire from before? Oh, gross, it's been ages.
I just think my current look really suits me.
Oh, Grimmy, this lack of transformation, no, it does not suit you.
Oh.
I've got just the thing to help you out. Something I've been holding for a special case. A cool visage to make your day. Check it out later. Crisis averted. Say, how's the grind been treating you since our last chat?
Same as usual.
Doesn't that make you suspicious? All of it lumbering onward, unceasing, unfeeling, a deadly machine grinding lives to dust? Pretty spooky if you ask me. What if the choices made were incorrect?
I'm fine with what I'm given.
I'd call that comfortable complacency.
That's fine by me.
One ought to heat instincts in collaboration with reason. Sounds twice as powerful to me, yeah? But what do I know? I'm just the barkeep. So what can I get you?
Yeah. What are your thoughts on Thorian?
That one? Heck. What can I say that you won't glean on your own? They try to act all suave on the surface, but truth be told, they're a proper jerk.
That's what I thought.
Seems to be a common trait these days, though.
Thanks for the tip.
Nothing to it. Don't take this the wrong way. I don't often disparage patrons of the den. We have here a shared experience. Here's to hoping they won't cause some sort of a major blunder. What else you got in mind?
No, I'll be going now.
Au revoir, Lil Reaper.
Guess I'm going to have to change my clothes. But hey, we've spoken to everyone. We'll do that next time around. So we'll pause ourselves here. Change our clothes, go into the next day after having a sleep, and just crack on the daily slog, shall we? So until then, thank you for watching. As always, a like is appreciated, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take it easy.